In this easy step-by-step tutorial, I will show you how to draw Kodama from Princess Mononoke. You'll need the free color palette that you can find in the video description below. So if you're ready, let's get started. To begin, you'll need a square canvas. So you go to the plus sign here, you select New Canvas, and we'll select 2048 by 2048. You select 300 dpi in case you want to print it later, and you hit Create. We'll start by changing the background to the color black. So you select the background layer and you select the black color. We'll now paint the background layer. To do that, you go to Airbrush and you select the medium brush. And we'll use every colors of the palette apart from this one, the fifth one, to paint the background. So you take the first one, you take a big size, and you paint some random shapes like that. You can put some less big shapes. Like that. It doesn't have to be precise. If it's a bit like me, it's perfect. Now we'll use in Adjustments the Liquify tool. You will take the twirl right effect at the size of 70% and a distortion of 45%. You take the pressure to the max and you do some strokes like that. You release. When it's done, you go to Adjustments, you take the Bloom tool here, and you slide it so that it's beginning to bloom a little. Like that. You release. And now you have your background. We'll now draw the head of the Kodama. To do that, you go to Calligraphy, you select the monoline brush, and you take the fifth color of the palette. You will create a new layer, and we'll draw a circle. You hold, you tap, you select the size of the head that you want, like that. You release. You fill, and you have the base color of your head. We'll put it in the center. To do that, you click on this little arrow here. Don't forget to activate snapping. And you put it in the middle here. You release. We will reduce the opacity of the round shape. To do that, you go here. You select the little n here, and you reduce it to 50%. We'll now use a soft brush to give it a feeling of transparency. Before we do that, we have to go to the layer, click on it, and select Alpha Lock. You will then select in airbrushing the soft brush. You take a black color, a big size, and without pressurizing too much, you draw in the middle like that. And you can see that it's giving this feeling of transparency. We'll now adjust the shape of the head. To do that, we'll use the liquify tool. Before you do that, don't forget to release the alpha lock. You then go to adjustments here. You select the liquify tool. You select push. You select approximately 50%. You cancel the distortion. And we'll adjust the shape here. And a bit here. Like that. You release. And we'll put it in the center again. So you click in this arrow here. And you put it approximately in the center. We'll now draw the body of the Kodama. To do that, you select in calligraphy the monoline brush. You then select in the palette the fifth color. You create a new layer that you put under this layer of the head. And we'll create an ellipse shape like that. You hold, you tap, and you release. You feel, you put it at 50%, like for the head. You use this little arrow to put it in the center, like that. You release. We'll now erase this part. To do that, you take the selection tool in freehand and you try to select here. You select the eraser tool. I like to erase with the marker in inking. You select a big size and you erase. Like that. You release. We now try to fill this little gap here. To do that, you go to inking and you select fine tip. You stay with the fifth color. You stay on this layer and you try to fill. It's not a big problem if you have a white part like that. Don't worry. Try to fill nicely. We now adjust the shape of the body. To do that, you will activate the symmetry tool. You will go in Canvas, Drawing Assist, Edit Drawing Add. You will select Symmetry. I made 41 and 60. And you hit down. You will then take in Adjustment the Liquify tool. You stay at 50% and 0 distortion. And you will push here. And on the side. Like that. You release. We'll now draw the arms and the legs. To do that, you go to Calligraphy and you select the monoline brush. You stay with the 5th color. You stay on this layer. You keep the drawing assist so that it's symmetrical. You go from here. You hold. Like that. You feel. And for the feet, you hold, you feel, and to adjust the shapes of the feet, we'll select in Adjustment the Liquify tool. You will select a size of approximately 30%. And you will drag a little, like that. And push a little here. And here. Like that. You release. Like for the head, we'll now give this feeling of transparency. To do that, you will click on Alpha Lock. You deactivate the drawing assist. You select a black color. You select in hair brushing the soft brush. You select a size of approximately 10% and you paint. Begin in the center, like that. And you pressurize a little bit less when you go to the peripheral part, like that. And to separate the arms from the body, you will stay with the soft brush. You will stay with the black color. You will reactivate the drawing assist. But this time you will take the smallest size of the brush and you will draw a line from here. You hold, like that. And we can see a bit more the arms. We'll now move on to the luminescent, the glowing effect. To do that, you will create a layer mask above this layer. So you click here on Mask, and we'll fill this layer mask with the color black. So you select the black color here. You then go to Layer Mask. You deselect this one, the layer 1, by a little swap on the right. You click on Layer Mask and you fill layer with the black color. We'll now stay with the soft brush at a big size of approximately 12%. You will select a white color and will paint gentle swipes here, so that it's beginning to reveal a bit of the background behind. Like that. You can push a little more if you want the background to appear a little more. And like that you can see that it's glowing a little. We'll now add a little bit of light. To do that, you create a new layer above everything else. You select in luminance the light brush. You select a white color. You take a size of approximately 12%. And you draw strokes here, here, and here. Here too. Yeah, like that. And you will select in adjustments the Gaussian blur, and you will slide to the right so that it's giving this feeling of glow, but a little bit of light, but not too much. Like that. You release. We now draw the eyes. To do that, you go to calligraphy, you select the monoline brush, you create a layer mask above the layer of the head, you select a black color, you select a big size, approximately 15% for the calligraphy tool, and you draw little circles, like that. And if you feel that the background is a little too light, you can go back on this layer mask here, select the soft brush in hair brushing, select the black color, the big size, and draw a little bit above, like that. You can feel that, you can see that it's darkening a little bit everything. And if you want it to light up again, you just select the white color and you redraw a little bit, like that. To finish, I will just adjust a little bit the transparency. I will select the layer of the body here. I will select the black color. I will stay with the soft brush. And draw a little bit like that. Yeah. And if you're happy with everything, you can merge every layers like that. You can deactivate the drawing guide so that you don't have this line here. Select the little arrow here to put it in the center, like that. And with that, your drawing is finished. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!